Hello, I'm Jerry Fort, the beer review guy. This is take two. Had some camera difficulties, so we're going to try this again. We'll try not to make it too lengthy, but um, this one's going to be a little unorganized, and we'll try to get in a lot of content within 10 minutes, hopefully. First off, I want to thank everybody, anybody that has watched my videos. I appreciate it. They're an amateur type videos right now. I've only got like seven videos, but thought I'd mention too. When I first started off doing this, it was just as a favor for a guy I work with, to give my opinion on his home brews, and then I found it to be kind of fun, so I started doing it. Just started doing it regularly. So if you want a detailed description of beers, the science behind them, what's in them, history of them, and all kinds of other good content, Greg's beer reviews would be the ones to watch. He's got like almost 2,000 beer reviews, and I call him the master reviewer. So his would be good to watch for that reason. He's got so many different kinds, and just knows a lot about them. He knows his stuff. Mine, I try to tell you my opinion on the taste of the beer, the garnishes that I try to use, what I think tastes good with them. I try them by themselves first to give my opinion that way too. I like salt and olives in my beer, stuff like that. I try to give you as much information as I can. I try to throw some humor in there too. So anyway, let's see. I wanted to add a little bit of I'm going to call beer school, which is a little knowledge and stuff that everybody may not know. Something that I didn't know was my nephew last week did a beer review on a growler, and I had never heard of a growler. I didn't know that these things existed. They're called the growler stations. The only term I ever heard used for a growler was used in the restroom, like taking a dump or something like that. So, but it was interesting. He showed us what they look like and stuff. And a growler is a glass, ceramic, or stainless steel jug to transport draft beer in the United States, Canada, the UK, Australia, and Brazil, and they are commonly sold at breweries and brew pubs as a means to sell takeout craft beer. Rarely beers are sold or bottled in growlers for retail sale. So I thought that was pretty interesting that they have those kind of places. The one he got was from Whole Foods Market. I don't know if you have one where you're watching this from, but the one there in Idaho where he lives, they have it there. And let's see. A growler is a large glass container, and it's a place, the growler station, is a place where you bring your own glass or purchase one of theirs, bring it back, and they'll charge for just the brew. So that's a pretty cool little deal there. But I'd like to experience that sometime. So there's that. All right. I think that's all I was going to say there. So what I wanted to get to here was in one of my other beer reviews, I did this review on a Imperial Stout. I had two of these. The first one didn't go too well. It was a little bit more darker than what I usually like to drink my beers, but I ended up mixing it later just so I could drink it. But I mentioned doing a black and tan. Now, what I'm going to do here is not exactly how you're supposed to do black and tans, but I wanted to do it to see if we could get the effect somewhat of how the dark beer and the lighter beer will separate. I don't know if it's going to do it or not, but I'm curious, and I haven't had a black and tan since, I don't know, it's been over 20 years when I was in Charleston, South Carolina. But I wanted to try this with the Bush beer, just a little cheapy, just to get the effect. So let's see what this looks like and tastes like. We're gonna do the dark beer first. As Master Greg would say, it looks like motor oil. It's so dark. So there's about half the dark. And I remember what this tastes like, so I'm not going to put myself through that again. So let's see. Now putting this cheapie in there now, it's bringing up a very big head on it. But it's not really doing anything as any separation on this. So this experiment so far is a flop. I probably didn't do it right. I'll look into it more and find out. But first, I would like to see at least what this tastes like. It's not too bad. It took that bitter edge off of it. This is the beer that's aged in whiskey bottles, whiskey barrels. But it's a good beer if you like stouts. If you're a stout drinker, this is a really good stout beer. So I would recommend this if you're a stout drinker, which I'm not, but I do like it, and it suggests to do this with a pale ale. Of course, this is not even close to a pale ale, so maybe that would have made the difference. But so I think we're going to end the review with that. You got a little knowledge of the growlers, a little knowledge of me, a little knowledge of Master Greg, and that's pretty good. All right, thanks for watching. I'll try to make it a little bit more interesting next time. But if you can bring yourself to do it, subscribe. I've only got 2 subscribers so far, and it'd be cool to have a few more. All right, thank you.